Now select revolve 1 and change its appearance. Save this shaft. So one last part is the pulley. Sketch on front plane and then draw a center line. Start it from origin. Then again draw a line. Like this. Now press escape button and then define this diameter 100 millimeter. This diameter is 500 millimeter. Press escape button, select this line and this line. Make their relation equal and collinear. Then select this midpoint and this midpoint. Make their relation vertical. Now define this width 10 millimeter. This width 30 millimeter. This height 20 millimeter. Press escape button, then select this point and origin. Make their relation vertical. So this sketch is fully defined. Go to Features tab and apply Revolve Pose Base command. Press OK button. Click on this face and sketch on it. Make normal to and then draw a circle. Define the diameter of this circle 100 millimeter and then select origin and this center point. Make their relation vertical. Define the height from origin to this center point 130 millimeter. Then apply extruded cut command. Cut it from throughout this pulley. Then again apply circular pattern and then select this box and identify this circular edge. Now click on this box, features to pattern and then select cut extrude 1. Type here the quantity 4 and press OK button. So save this pulley. Now last pulley for the generator. Open this pulley and for turbine and expand revolve 1. Edit it, sketch, make normal to. Select all these entities and copy them by pressing Ctrl+C button. Then go to new part and sketch on front plane. Paste. Then select this point and the origin. Make their relation coincident. Then edit this dimension. Instead of 100, type here 50 millimeter. Also edit this dimension 300 millimeter and then go to Features tab and apply Revolve Pose Base command. Press OK button. Again sketch on this face, make normal to and then click on this arrow in front of straight slot and then from here select center point arc slot. Click on the origin and then draw it like this. Now define the distance from this circle up to the arc and it is 75 millimeter. Define this distance 30 millimeter. Now define this distance and it is 100 millimeter. Now go to Features tab and apply Extruded Cut command. Cut it from throughout. Press OK button. Circular pattern it. and these options, and from here select extrude cut 1. Quantity is 3. Press OK button. Save this part. Generator pulley. Now let's assemble all these parts in SolidWorks assemblies. So instead of importing all these parts one by one, close this dialog and open the folder where you had saved all these parts. Select all these parts and then drop them in the SolidWorks assembly. Right click on the floating bed and make it fixed. Then change the appearances of all parts. So I had changed the appearances of all these parts. Now let's assemble them one by one. So first of all we have to assemble the bearing on the floating pad. So as you can see, I am unable to move this bearing because this bearing is in fixed position. Right click on it and then from here select float. Now you can move it. Right click on the bearing and drag your mouse to rotate it according to the assembly. Then as you know, we need two bearings, so we have to make the duplicate of this bearing. Press and hold Ctrl key and then click and drag the bearing to make its duplicate. Now again press and hold Ctrl key and select this face and select this face. Make their relation concentric. Again select this face and this cylindrical face. Make their relation concentric. Then so we have to edit the diameter of this bore for floating pad. So for that, click on this floating pad and open it. From here select this bore and edit the sketch. Type here the diameter 120 millimeter and then save and exit from sketch. Now again go to assembly. You can also switch the SolidWorks tabs by pressing Ctrl key and then tab button. So now it is okay. Again select this face or this face and this face. Make their relation coincident. Then select this face and this face. Make their relation coincident. Now we have to assemble the shaft. So for that select this face of the shaft and this cylindrical face of bearing. Make their relation concentric. Then select this face, this face, this face and this face of shaft. Make width mate. So again we have to edit the dimension of the shaft. So I'm sorry for that because I'm designing this part without any drawings. Open the shaft, then expand revolve 1 and edit the sketch. Make normal 2. Now edit this dimension 560. Then exit from sketch and go to the assembly. So now this is okay. Next step is that we have to assemble the runner on the shaft. So select this cylindrical face of runner and then select mate. Then select this cylindrical face of the shaft. So we have to reverse the direction of runner. Click on this button, flip mate alignment. So basically water will strike from this side. Then lock the rotation and press OK button. Press OK button again. So once again we have to create width mate. So for that select all these 4 faces. then from here make width made. Now attach the pulley on the shaft. Select this cylindrical face and then from here select mate. Mate it with the shaft, lock the rotation and press OK button. Now select this face and this face and press OK button. Again press OK button. Once again there is a mistake in the bore size of pulley. Again we have to edit it. Expand revolve 1 and edit sketch 1. Edit this diameter 50 mm and then save and exit from sketch. Now go to assembly. So this is okay now. Similarly, now assemble this shaft on the generator. So select this cylindrical face of shaft and this cylindrical bore of the generator. Make their relation concentric. Then select this face and this face. Make the distance mate. Type the distance 10 mm and press OK button. Now assemble this pulley on the shaft. So click on the cylindrical face and then select mate. Now select this cylindrical face. Lock the rotation and press OK button. Now select this face and this face and press OK button. Then select this face of the pulley and this face of this pulley. Make coincident mate and then make a coincident mate for this face and this face. Press OK button. Now select this face and this face. At this time make distance mate and type the distance 150 mm. Press OK button. Now press OK button again. Now there is another mistake in the diameter of this fan. So open this part and then expand revolve 2 and edit the sketch 3. Type here 150. Exit from sketch. Now go to assembly again. So this is okay now. If I try to rotate it, so this is okay. Now one last step is that we have to create belt for these pulleys. So for that click on this arrow below the assembly features and from here select belt and chain. Select this cylindrical face and this cylindrical face. From here scroll down and check this box create belt part and press OK button. Now expand the belt 1. Also expand this part belt and from here click on this sketch and edit it. Then go to Features tab and apply Extruded Boss Base command. From here drop down these options and select mid plane. Extrusion thickness is 30 mm. Check this box thin features. Extrusion thickness is for thin feature thickness is 20 mm. And make sure the direction of extrusion is upward. So if it appears in this direction, click on this button and press OK button. Now click on this sketch and hide it. Then change the appearance of this belt. Press OK button. So finally our floating turbine is ready. You can rotate it. It is working. Exit from part editing mode. Then press this button, rebuild. So now let me show you how you can make its animation. First of all, select the view orientation for your model and then click on this button, motion study. Click on motor button here, then select this face of the shaft. Flip the direction of rotation, scroll down, type here the RPM 10, then press OK button. From here set the playback mode, and this is the speed of the animation. Press calculate button. So this is how we can make a floating turbine or floating water wheel in SolidWorks. I hope you had enjoyed and learned from this video. If you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and sparing time.